ازيكم؟ هنتكلم النهاردة عن سيزون 1 من ماي هيرو أكاديميا، وهو انمي 6 سيزونز. هنتكلم عن أول سيزون منه. الأول عايزين نعرف ايه هو الانمي.
It's basically like Japanese animation that's like realistic-ish, but it's not really animation because I know if I describe it as animation, it will trigger a bunch of people. But that's the best way I can describe it.
اوكي، الانمي هو الناس ما بتحبش تقول ان هو انيميشن او زي كرتون، بس هو انيميشن من اليابان، و يعني ملوش ديسكريبشن محدد، هو كاتيجوري لوحدها، ويعني هو it's like a whole category, right? اوكي، My Hero Academia هو 6 seasons. season 1 بيتكلم عن ايه وهو كام حلقة؟
Okay, not every season has like a direct topic, so I'm just gonna summarize the show. There's this, basically it's a show where everybody, well not everybody, 80% of the population has a superpower called a quirk. And people without quirks are often bullied and stuff. And also, ever since quirks became a thing, there are all these villains that basically they're just criminals. They do this because they have a sad backstory.
So يعني باختصار
And there are heroes that like save the day, but it's more different than your average superhero show because it's a profession and there are a bunch of people all doing it.
اوكي، انا ما شفتش البتاع ده. اوكي، دلوقتي قول لنا باختصار الشخصيات الرئيسية والقصة، يعني محور القصة، يعني what is the main like main thing of the story.
So there's this kid named Izuku Midoriya.
The main character.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically he was born without a quirk, so quirkless.
What is quirk?
I just said a quirk is a superpower.
So he was born without.
Yes, and he constantly gets bullied and made fun of.
اوكي، طيب واحدة واحدة. الشخصية الرئيسية اتولدت من غير سوبر باور او من غير قوة خارقة في مكان اغلب الناس عندهم قوة خارقة، صح كده؟
Yeah.
اوكي، what else?
Well, basically, he meets his idol. Izuku meets his idol, All Might, the #1 best hero in the world. I'm assuming maybe Japan, but I don't know. And he offers to give him his power, which isn't something you should usually do. But since he has this power called One for All, which is basically like passed on to a bunch of people, and Izuku is gonna be the 8th, 9th user, I don't remember, of the superpower. And basically one of the kids who bullied him are gonna enter a superhero school, and he's gonna enter that same school, and he's gonna be like, you have a quirk, and they become rivals, and that's basically the main plot of the show.
So all of this is the main plot, right? Yeah. So there's another character other than the main character that offers to give the main character superpower.
Yes, All Might, #1 hero.
So All Might is the character offering.
Yes, the power.
Okay.
And of course he accepts.
So.
And also the rival kid that used to bully him is named Katsuki Bakugo.
Okay. يعني عمر كان المفروض يعمل هو الفيديو ده لوحده. Anyways, الشخصية الرئيسية اتولدت في مكان كل الشخصيات عندها قوة خارقة وهو ما عندوش. في شخصية تانية اسمها All Might.
Yes, that's the #1 hero.
اوكي، All Might هو the #1 hero او البطل.
And basically, but he starts to get weaker and weaker after he gave his superpowers to Izuku, And basically, he's gonna drop out pretty soon. Like, he's not gonna be a hero anymore. And Izuku will take his place.
So why is he giving up his power for the Bazoku person?
Because he thinks Izuku is a true hero, has what it takes. He moved. Basically, there was this monster, and since his classmate was stuck in the monster's grasp, he went up without thinking and tried to save him, but he doesn't have a power, so how's he supposed to do that? But according to All Might, that's how a hero is. Most of the time they move without even thinking what'll happen to them. So that's what caused him to give up his quirk.
So الشخصية دي قررت انها تدي what's the main character's name?
Izuku Midoriya.
anyways الشخصية الرئيسية يعني السوبر باور بتاعته عشان هو حس ان هو is a real hero او بطل حقيقي او زي ما عمار قال he has what it takes. يعني هو يقدر يكون بطل بس محتاج حد يديله زي الفرصة صح؟
And basically he goes through all this training so that he can handle All Might's super powerful power. Because if he wasn't strong and muscly, then according to All Might, his arms and legs would burst off.
Okay.
That's actually something said in the show.
Okay. Was it sad actually or comedy or what?
It had some funny moments, but it was mainly like a serious-ish show.
Drama.
Not very drama, kind of funny. It's kind of in between.
So الشو كان kind of funny at some points أو كان يعني كوميدي في بعض الأحيان حزين في بعض الأحيان وكان دراما لايك في بعض الأحيان. دي يمكن حاجة كويسة يعني. اوكي الشخصية اللي قررت تدي السوبر باور بتاعتها للشخصية الرئيسية بدأت ان هي تفقد قواها يعني او تضعف قواها بالتدريج لحد ما خلاص ما بقاش هيرو anymore او ما بقاش بطل. وهو يعني هل ده كان نوع من انواع التضحية؟ يعني كان هو he's just like putting the other person first before his own needs and wants.
Izuku will eventually become a better hero than All Might.
Better.
Better.
Yeah, okay. American. Yeah. So, did he regret?
Did he regret giving it to him?
Yeah.
Not at all. It just means that he can't be a hero anymore. And he was the #1 hero for like ever, the symbol of peace, and like nobody could defeat him. Yeah. And when he gives his power, he doesn't just lose it. Izuku keeps getting stronger and stronger and being able to control it more, while All Might, its power gets weaker and weaker. But it still means he can stay a hero for like a little bit, but eventually it'll be off.
So هو ما ندمش ان هو قرر ان هو يدي السوبر باور بتاعته يعني مش عارفه احفظ اسمه بصراحه. اوكي طيب in your opinion يعني في رأيك ايه رسالة السيزون ده؟ يعني ايه اللي وصل لك او ايه الحاجة اللي الشو او مثلا الدايركتور او كده كان بيحاول يوصلها للفيور؟ يعني ايه الحاجة اللي انت اتعلمتها؟
Honestly, if what I'm getting at is like anybody can be a hero if they try really hard.
Okay. But like, do they have to have an opportunity?
An opportunity? Well, you can't become a hero if there is no reason for you to become a hero. If you have like a really sad backstory and you have this really bad view of society, then you're probably gonna become a villain.
Okay. So عمار شايف ان هو اللي استفاده من المسلسل ان اي حد يقدر يكون بطل لو هو حاول ان هو يعمل ده، وغالبا لازم يكون في سبب ولازم يكون في فرصة. بس لو الشخص ما حاولش بالطريقة المناسبة ده ممكن يحوله للشخص السيء في الرواية. اوكي عايزين نعرف انت شفت المسلسل على ايه لان هو مش موجود على نتفليكس غالبا.
I watched it on this like app. I'm not gonna say which app. It has ads, but you can basically watch anime on it.
So I don't want to make an advertisement for the app.
No.
طيب هو مش موجود على نتفليكس بس هو موجود في اماكن تانية زي مثلا ابلكيشن اللي فيه ادز بس يعني anyways do you recommend this season and will you continue هتشوف بقية المسلسل ولا هتكتفي بالسيزون ده وترشحه ولا لا؟
I'm not sure if I'll watch the rest. What was the other question?
recommend it or not?
It depends on what kind of things you like. Basically, it's like, I don't know. I don't think it was meant for my age, but I could watch it. It's not that big of a deal.
تمام هي ما كانتش موجهة للسن الأطفال أو السن بتاع عمار بس هو كان قادر يفهمه قادر يحبه. ايه السن اللي My Hero Academia موجه ليه؟
Honestly, like, I think like young boys, but not too young, like me. Maybe like teenager-ish.
so هو الشو موجه للولاد اللي أكبر شوية من عمار بس هو عادي ما فرقش مع الموضوع ده. فا اوكي لو قررت تشوف بقية السيزونز بتاعت المسلسل ممكن تحكي لنا بقية السيزونز بقى My Hero Academia as a whole في فيديو تاني؟
Probably, but it'll take a bit for me to finish the other 5 seasons.
السيزون ده كان قصير كان كام حلقة؟ كان كل حلقة طويلة ولا؟
Every episode isn't that long. Every episode is like 20 minutes. And every season, it depends on what season you're watching. Some of them are bulkier than others, but season 1 was only 13 episodes. So that meant it didn't take very long to finish it.
شفت أي أنيميز تانية؟
Well, I've seen like one other anime before.
اسمه
You know it already. Kotaro Lives Alone.
اوكي عايزين نعرف ايه هو المانجا او what is manga book or series.
My Hero Academia actually has a manga variation. And manga is basically like anime on paper.
yeah
Like kind of comics. Some of them are better than others. But mangas are usually like a series. Standalone mangas aren't very common.
اوكي سو مانجا يعني عامله زي الكوميك بوكس كده وهي بيسيكلي هي انمي اون بيبر زي ما عمار قال او هي كانك بتقرا المسلسل في كوميك او في صور وكلام في كتاب. وانا معليش اي تجربه مع الانمي غير another انمي شفنا منه حلقتين ولسه هنكمله واحتمال نعمله ريفيو. بس I think ان الانمي حاجة تستحق يعني ان احنا نلقي عليها نظرة. هي طبعا مش لكل الناس في ناس هتحبها وفي ناس لا. ده واحد من الريفيوز اللي يعني عمار هو اللي شاف المسلسل انا ما شفتوش اعتقد ده واضح جدا. فبس شكرا يا عمار. thank you. Do you have anything else to say?
I have one other thing to say.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay, thank you so much. See you next time.